We are very glad that Mark Kendrick from Price Cutter is here today with berries.
Hi, Mark.
You hear that, Mark? You like that?
I did like it. Well, I heard yesterday you had some angel food cake from our bakeries on, and they probably had a few strawberries and not this much variety, but I'd like to show you what kind of variety we have at the stores at this time of year.
Okay, before you start, can Kelly and I discuss something? Kelly.
Yes.
Did you even know there was more than one variety of strawberry?
I didn't.
Me neither. That's why.
I learned something today.
I was like, he said varieties. I'm like, I just thought it was one.
I just thought like one red strawberry.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
I know.
Okay, take it away, Mark.
And we have a lot of repeats here, but there are different sizes of packages that we carry. So a different size package always usually means a different size berry in the package. So there are not only different varieties of strawberries, but they pack different sizes in different size packages. So that's why if you get a pound of strawberries, it doesn't have the biggest berries in there because there'd only be 3 or 4 that would fit in the package. So they use a few more in there to make it worth your while to buy the package.
See, I didn't know that all that was intentional.
Usually if you get a 2-pound box of strawberries, it's going to have a bigger berry in it because it's a bigger box, there's more space.
Hello.
Those are giant too.
They are huge.
Okay, let's start with maybe some raspberries down there.
Okay. Well, on the end is blueberries.
Oh, right here,
all of
blueberries,
these are on special in the stores for the next week and a half. We've had them on special for since the 1st of March, and I've got the prices listed on here. They're probably the best deals in town as far as berries go right now.
I'm going to tell you, I know the prices of berries, and that's a big box of berries for $3.99. That's incredible.
That is a big box of berries.
Can I get me and Kelly some to try right here?
Certainly.
Here you go, Miss Kelly. There you go.
So you'll notice.
One for me, please.
You'll notice even on the blueberries there are different sizes in the boxes. That one has a little bigger profile berry in it than
This one right here?
than the little 6-ounce box
yeah.
does. Because they can get more berries, takes up more airspace and all that in the
makes
packages.
sense.
So the varieties we have here are these are the brands that we carry at the store. So the raspberries that you just picked up,
Here, Kelly.
those
Oh gosh.
you'll
sorry.
notice in that box, those are a little bigger than the raspberries next to it in the 8-ounce box.
Yeah.
So you get a little bigger berry, a little more burst of flavor when you're eating the different size packages of berries.
Oh, look at that.
That's so good.
They're so good, and they're so good for you.
Yes, they are. All of these berries high in antioxidants,
Yeah.
really good for your health.
Yeah.
Blueberries have been the star for several years, but the other berries contribute also to your health and well-being.
So
So good.
yeah.
So the next ones are the littler strawberries. I mean, the littler raspberries there you see in the little 8-ounce box. It's a little smaller profile. You may not get as big a berry as that, but they'll still be the same good flavored berries. The next ones are blackberries, a little 8-ounce box. All of these on this end are conventional. They're not organic berries.
Okay.
That's why we have so many different kinds. On this end, here at the last, we have some organic berries, and you can kind of taste to see if you see any difference.
Gotta taste these,
in
Cal.
the
Here, take
flavors.
one.
Thank you.
And right now we've got the 2-pound strawberries on sale for $2.98, and I believe the 1-pounds are $1.49. Very nice berries in the boxes. You can see we've got them stacked up here. You can see the profile's a little bigger on the 2-pound berry than it is on the.
But look how
on
get
the
a shot of
1-pound.
these, because look how big these strawberries are. They're like as big as my fist.
Beautiful.
They're so
Those are the
big.
kinds they dip in chocolate.
Oh yeah.
We use Cal Giant berries. We get those from our distributor here in town, and Cal Giant is one of the leaders in berries in California and around the world. They have actually berries that they grow berries in Chile, in Florida, and even though they're cowberries, they grow them in Florida, they grow them in California, they grow them in Mexico. They just kind of follow the season so that we can actually have strawberries all year long.
Yeah.
I love that
that's
so
nice.
much.
I love it.
Next is just a different size box of blueberries in case you don't want the great big one on the end or the little one here in the middle. The 6-ounce isn't enough. Then we've got like a pint or a 16-ounce box. So next is 1-pound berries, and then these are jumbo blueberries. So you can see the difference in size if you look at those compared to.
Like the one on the end here?
Yeah, compared to the one on the end or the smaller one.
Wow.
Now this is the
It's
organic side?
Yes. No,
not
this
yet.
is not yet. This is the last of the conventional.
Good flavor.
But that's a good flavor berry. You get a big burst of blueberry flavor in your mouth. These jumbo berries, they're a little more expensive because they have to leave them on the bush a little longer, but they are sweeter because of of that.
Those are
Oh, so
delicious,
good.
Yeah.
So good.
Blueberry muffins, anyone?
I'm in the mood for a pie.
Me too.
The end items down here are pretty much repeats of that, but these are all organic items. So they're all organically grown, sustained, growing. They use all of the methods to make sure that they're insect free and everything without using chemicals and all that.
Okay.
Love that.
Very great.
So do you want to taste?
Sure.
Sure, yeah, we'd like to.
I can't say no to a strawberry. And organic on top of that. Oh my gosh, so good.
I've never seen a strawberry I didn't like.
Me neither. Okay, speaking of them, do you have any more down here?
Just the organic blueberries and blackberries and raspberries.
Because I want to make sure we have time for this. I'm going to
Okay.
hold this
Yes,
up to Kaylee's camera because these
Okay, this
is what we've never heard of before,
This
ever.
it's called a pine berry, but it's a white strawberry. It's a hybrid strawberry that the University of Florida developed this one. It's called a pinkaboo because as it matures in the sun, it will turn pink. It has a white, kind of a creamy flesh, and the seeds on the outside are actually red. So you can see the little seeds on the outside of the
Yeah.
strawberry. And
I'm going to hold this up to the camera so they can see the difference. Here we go.
Yeah.
so there's
Got
a
it?
regular strawberry here. That's a pine berry there. It's got a really dense flesh.
Wow.
want to try that.
I do.
Here, I got this for you. This is yours.
Oh, I can just pick one up. You can
Oh,
eat
okay.
that. Yeah. I'll pick this one up.
Little different texture.
Interesting.
I do taste a note of
Yeah, just a
apple,
little bit
like
of
pineapple.
You probably shouldn't have tasted the blueberry before
Well,
because it's going to
yeah.
have a few more sugar bricks than
Yeah,
that
but it's
strawberry
good.
does.
It's really good.
But I'm glad you let people know because they might think, oh, these strawberries aren't ripe.
It's actually a little lower in acidity also,
Okay.
so it's got a little smoother finish and very good flavor.
Yeah,
Kelly,
it's very
that's what I thought when he brought it in.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he brought in some
Right.
non-ripe berries.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Guys, I now am in the mood to go to Price Cutter
Yeah.
because I want to make a mixed berry pie now with all the berries.
And bring it right in here.
Okay, well, thanks so
Thank
much,
you,
Mark.
It's
You're
all
welcome.
great. All right, when we come back, we'll be telling two truths and a tall tale. Stay right there. And I'm
Do you guys like, are you purist? Do you want like a strawberry pie? I like a mixed berry pie.